In a small, isolated town, there was a house that everyone avoided. It sat at the end of a narrow, fog-covered street, its windows dark, its roof crumbling. The locals called it the Whispers House, but no one dared to speak about it openly. They said it was cursed. One evening, a young woman named Emily, new to the town, walked by it, intrigued by the stories she had heard. Her curiosity got the better of her, and despite the warnings, she decided to enter. The front door creaked open as she pushed it, revealing a musty hallway that seemed to stretch forever. Her footsteps echoed as she walked deeper into the house, the air growing colder with every step. The floorboards groaned under her weight, and she could feel something watching her, though there was no one in sight. As she reached the living room, the temperature dropped dramatically, and the sound of soft whispers filled the air. They were indistinguishable at first, just faint murmurs, but as she moved closer to an old, dusty armchair by the fireplace, the whispers grew louder, clearer. The voices seemed to be coming from the walls themselves, as if the house itself was alive. Suddenly, Emily's phone buzzed, pulling her from her thoughts. The screen lit up with a message from an unknown number. Leave. Now. A chill ran down her spine. She turned to leave, but the front door slammed shut, trapping her inside. Panic set in, and she ran to the windows, only to find them sealed shut, the fog outside thickening, pressing against the glass. The whispers now became frantic, shouting her name. Emily spun around, her heart racing, and in the corner of the room, she saw it, a figure, standing in the shadows, watching her with hollow eyes. It was tall, unnaturally thin, and its pale skin stretched tight over its bones. Its mouth opened, emitting a guttural growl that sent a wave of terror through her. Desperate, she tried to run, but the house seemed to twist around her, hallways stretching and doors closing as if the walls themselves were shifting. The whispers grew louder, drowning out all sound. Emily collapsed in the hallway, her breath shallow, her vision blurred with tears. The last thing she heard before everything went black was the faint sound of a voice, just inches from her ear. You shouldn't have come. Now you're one of us. The house stood silent again, its whispers fading into the cold night air, waiting for the next curious soul to wander too close.